I want to welcome you to the Alongi's Italian Market in Deli. This week's episode, we've got a great pasta dish with some seafood. Anna, what do we got?
We have a fresh spaghetti a pomodoro with wonderful shrimps and clams and a spicy white wine sauce.
So we've got some spaghetti and ketchup.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I only use fresh tomatoes.
Okay. And so the ingredients we're going to be using are
Fresh garlic, extra virgin olive oil, oregano, red pepper flake, and salt and pepper.
excellent. Now the noodle we're going to be using is a semolina pasta that we make here. We also make a spinach and a red roasted, but for this dish, Anna probably prefers
The semolina pasta.
semolina pasta. Okay.
Okay, the first process I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take some fresh garlic, put it in my cutting board, and we're going to start cutting our garlic. Not too small, not too big. Going to get some nice fresh extra virgin olive oil into a preheated pan. Let's get the garlic into it. You hear a little drizzle. We're going to add a little bit of a pinch of red pepper flake right into our garlic and olive oil. And also a little pinch of oregano. We're going to wait until the garlic is nice and brown, not too brown. We don't want it to burn it. Another second, we're going to use our fresh tomatoes, 2 cans, wonderful sizzling. We're going to turn it a little bit, make sure it doesn't get burned or stick. Wonderful. And now we're going to add our salt and pepper. Within 2 pinches of salt and pepper will be fine. We're going to add also some salt into our boiling water for our homemade pasta. Our water is already boiling for our pasta. Check this red tomatoes. Nice. We're gonna let it hang out a little bit with all the herbs get together. While this is cooking, I'm gonna start peeling my shrimp and deveining the shrimps. Very easy. Peel it. I also like to leave the tail. Nice presentation. And a little knife, split in the middle, and we'll devein the shrimp. Perfect. Let's get another couple more shrimps in there. Make it nice and flavor of the shrimp. Then also we're also going to add some wonderful baby fresh clams. You also could buy already deveined. I like it to do it this way. I like it to do it. Make sure the shrimp is nice. I hear my sauce in the back. I'm going to look at it and see if everything's okay with it. If it's cooking properly. Great. I'm going to go back to the shrimp, peel it. Wonderful. I already have the baby clams right over here. They already was washed. Take the sand out and all. I'm going to add some salt and pepper into the shrimp. Not too much. Leave them on the side with the clam. I'm going to wash my hands quickly. Check my sauce. Looking beautiful. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a half a cup of white wine. I prefer to use a Pinot Grigio. Excellent flavor. Okay, now I'm going to put on my tomato, crunch tomato, Centos. I really love these tomatoes. Natural sweetness, just wonderful, imported from Italy. Very important when you do a special dish with shrimp and clams. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn it, let the tomato nice and slowly cook while we get our shrimp going. Wonderful, beautiful jumbo shrimp, 18 to 20 in a pound. Beautiful. Got them right here. A lot of times we buy already deveined shrimp. These ones are not deveined. Bought it just from the fish store. Wonderful. Very easy. Just peel it on the bottom. Snap it. Leave the little tail. Take your knife through. Slip it right there in the middle. Open it. Take the little devein out. And it's already done. I already got a head start deveining all the shrimps right over here. And the only thing we're going to do right now is add a wonderful salt and pepper. Not too much herbs, so we want everything just to be really natural, just where we're using our tomatoes. Beautiful baby clams that we got. Usually comes a dozen to 2 dozen a bunch. Depends how many that you want. Here goes our tomatoes. Now what I'm going to use is I'm going to use a half a cup of Pinot Grigio white wine. Wonderful. Now our sauce is all getting all the fresh garlic, the pepper flakes, the oregano, the wine. They're all going to go and have all natural sweetness into our sauce. I already had our clams that we bought. They're already washed up and all. We're going to put them into our tomato sauce. Just put them right in. Give them a nice little turn. And what we're going to do is very important with clams is we want to put a lid on where the clams could take all the juice from inside into the broth, the baby clams. So there goes our covers right over here. Right now we have our water already boiling with some salt. We got our fresh pasta. We already have our shrimp already with salt and pepper. We'll put this right here on the side. I'm going to quick wash my hands. And there goes our water. Clams is already wonderful. We're going to hide a little bit up and get them to open right away. And there goes our wonderful homemade pasta that we did this morning. Absolutely beautiful. What a difference between a package and everything homemade that we do at the deli. Just amazing, just wonderful. Now keep in mind, in Italy, we'll never use dry pasta. Always homemade pasta. And especially with the special event that we're doing with this beautiful clams and shrimp with our beautiful pasta. Excellent. Well, we have already our pasta in the water. Usually our pasta takes 2 to 3 minutes just to cook. We're going to drain it out. And then we're going to add all these wonderful sweet tomatoes and our fresh herbs into the pot and simmer everything together. Wonderful. There goes our pasta. Ready to try getting to cook within a minute or two. Remove it. And what we're going to do is we're going to get a saute pan. And we're already going to have this ready when the clams and shrimp is already done and the pasta is already done. We're going to drain our pasta and put this all over here. And we're going to cook it into the stove for a minute or two and put a little bit extra red pepper on it. Now keep in mind, everything that I use here with the pasta that it's made in-house and also our wonderful tomato, extra virgin olive oil into our wonderful groceries. Okay, our pasta is almost done. Let's look at our clams and shrimps. Wonderful. Start opening up. We're going to get our drainer to drain our pasta. And what's good about this dish, a lot of people does it. I always grew up to make this only on Friday with friends and family used to come over, and we used to get so many people from the street goes, could we come in and eat this? Because the smell of the aroma of the tomatoes and the oregano and the garlic is just wonderful. And if you want to have a little company at nighttime, call us. We'll have you 5 to 6 pounds of fresh pasta already made. And in one stop, you could get our beautiful wines. We could get our wines, our tomatoes, our fresh herbs, all in one stop. Okay, we're gonna drain our spaghettis right now. Look at this beautiful pasta, the way it comes out. What a difference between dry pasta and fresh pasta. Out of this world. Let's look at our clams. Our clams are doing just wonderful. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add just a little bit of salt and pepper into our shrimp. We don't want it too salty. And we don't want it with no salt whatsoever. We're just going to pour them in here. Wonderful. Close the lid. All the aroma between the shrimps and the clams are going to be just wonderful together. And I'm going to take our platter here. I should have had. Here goes our wonderful platter right here. Turn this cutting board. Wonderful. Here goes our wonderful black platter. You have guest people coming over. You want to look really nice. There it is. Really simple. Okay, now we're going to add our clams and shrimp into our fresh homemade pasta. Because what I want to do is I want all them tomatoes and the clams and the shrimp to go with the homemade pasta and let them all hang out together. Wonderful smell. I wish you were here just to get all this wonderful aroma of these tomatoes and the clams and a wonderful white wine. And a matter of fact, we're going to have to pick a beautiful white wine to go with these clams.
Okay, we're back. We've got fresh pasta made here at the Alongi's Italian Market in Deli. We've got jumbo shrimp. We've got knuckle clams. We've got a wonderful dish. It serves about
4 to 6 people.
And I count 1 through 4, 6 people right here. All we have to do is serve it up.
Wonderful. Let's serve it up.
Do
right into the middle.
Traditional taste test. Yes. All right, now all we have to do is do the final test. And outstanding. Outstanding.
Che bella cosa, una bella cucinare per voi.
Now let's visit Rick, in the wine room to pick out a bottle of wine that'll complement this dish.